You got promoted, you started a business, and all of a sudden, you are a manager. But no one gave you a rule book. Most of us think management is all about tasks and having authority. But nothing can be further from the truth. The real truth is management is not about control. Management is all about people, purpose, and performance. So if you ever and always feel like you're juggling a whole lot of balls, keeping them in the air, repeating yourself daily, or worse, forever fixing others' mistakes, mopping up and firefighting, controlling, doing damagement control, chances are that you're missing the real essence of management, and you probably lack the real skills to be a great manager. So what is the job of a great manager? Management is all about people, performance, and purpose. So let's look at that. When you build a business and you build a team, your team is your key to future freedom. So your team is not just cogs in a wheel or cogs in a machine. Your team are the machine. So it's so important to understand that without emotional intelligence, really good communication and mutual respect, you'll always feel like you're pushing people to perform instead of managing and leading results. So the flip side is, if you learn to connect with emotional intelligence, you learn to actively listen and understand the importance of coaching, performance in your company will absolutely skyrocket. So firstly, management's about people. The second thing is management is all about purpose. Think for one moment, if you don't, or someone in your team don't understand what their job is in terms of the bigger picture, it feels like I'm just being kept busy. I don't see the relevance. I don't understand how I get to add value. And it's really difficult for me to judge my performance in terms of the overall performance of the company. So we want to change that with really good management. With great management, we emphasize the why of your job, the why of your role, and how your role or job gets to add value to the overall performance of the business. So great managers links the everyday task and the priority of what's expected with the bigger picture. That clarity turns employees into contributors, and in the long run, contributors to champions. The third thing is the importance of accountability. A true management system assists with clarity around accountability, because accountability means I know exactly what's expected. There's clarity around the standard and the outcomes and what I am being measured upon, and that brings ownership. And when we drive ownership, that process is supported by regular check-in with my team on a week-to-week basis, regular performance feedback and reviews, definitely clarity around personal development programs, creating a culture where everyone knows exactly what's expected of them, as well as how we are measured against what results. And you will see, just by self-awareness and managing self, the performance of your team will absolutely skyrocket. What they never told you about management is what we teach in 12 modules of our business management masterclass. We break down the art and the science of managing people so you can build competent, productive, high-performing teams based on trust and accountability. So if you're tired of being the bottleneck, or if you're tired of the substandard performance of your team that's not taking ownership, let's change that. Why don't you invest in the training and the development of yourself and your team, and for once build a culture of accountability where the focus is not on control and micromanagement, but the focus is on performance and trust. If you're interested to learn more about my management masterclass, visit my website, lindiemalan.actioncoach.com, or send us a WhatsApp on 067 493 9242, or click on the link below. Take the first step towards becoming a great manager and decide to take your team with you.